Yo, what's going on everyone? CMShortboy here. Welcome back to another video. Just so you guys are aware, I am recording this on my phone. It is 1080p 60 FPS, but it's going to be kind of rough, no cuts. If there is a cut, there might be an awkward, like 1 or 2 second pause between cuts. That's it. No fancy editing or anything like that. I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. Alright, first of all, I did not post the weekly wrap episode 1 last week. It was supposed to go up a week ago today, but I made the video, but I don't know what happened. During every single export of the video, it crashed. There was an error with the program. I don't know what it was. I cut certain parts out about the percentage way through the export. Nothing was really working, and I mean, I was exporting for literally like 7 hours that night. It was ridiculous. I went through like 10 exports, maybe even more than that. Different video files, different FPSs, different resolutions, different everything. It just wasn't having it, so I was just like, whatever, man. It happens. Got some technical difficulties. It's gonna happen, obviously. It just so inconveniently happened with the first frickin' episode. By the way, kind of glad that episode didn't go up because it was like 27 minutes long, because it was the E3 2017 recap. Literally everything you needed to know E3 was in that video. Probably not what I should have did with the video anyway. I probably should have done like top 10 things announced at E3 or something like that, but you know, a little bad choice there on me. But I still made the video. That's all that matters. It's just the fact that, you know, technical difficulties screwed me over. But that's, so there's that. That's that update. Second update. Here's where I'm at, hence the title. I'm kind of in a bind right now when it comes to content. I know I've been hyping up the weekly wrap for literally a month now, maybe, on the YouTube channel. It's been hyped up a little bit for kind of a long time, and you guys are not gonna like what I'm about to say, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. Only because when I couldn't get last week's video up, I was all like, man, is this even worth uploading now? Because it was like 3 days ago when I was supposed to upload it, blah, blah, blah. Because when you think news, you think daily news, if not hourly news. The weekly wrap is literally a weekly wrap. In other words, you only get like one video a week, hence the title of the frickin' series. So there's that. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Is the weekly wrap even, like, is it worth doing, even if it's weekly? Like, I like making content, obviously, but I do also want a bigger audience, obviously. And I can't really do that when my content doesn't really suit its own style of content, if that makes sense. Like, if you're gonna make a news series, it needs to be at least daily or something like that. The downfall with that is I don't have time to make daily content anymore. You know, I'm in a decent spot in my life where, you know, I'm doing some more classes during the summer. I could have a full-time career by the end of the summer. And, you know, and I'm working a part-time job right now. Technically, two, if you think about it. Well, you guys don't know, so why would you think about it? But that's beside the point. So, here's what I'm not necessarily suggesting, but I wanted to, you know, bring to your guys' attention. So, the weekly wrap, right? The whole concept of that is to have a weekly news show where I talk about gaming and tech news, right? So with that, I was thinking, man, can you really talk about a week of gaming and tech news in like a 15-minute video or less? Because I'm not going to be making like half-hour videos every week, obviously. I'll be taking like the top maybe... Sorry, that was probably a lot really annoying with the me just blowing in the mic. I don't really know how that sounded, but... So, if you really think about it, like, what is the point of news if it's technically not news? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a weekly wrap, Yeah, technically it's only like the top stories of the week, but who would want to watch that, honestly? That's what I've really been thinking about for like the past week, is who would want to watch like a weekly wrap when they can go on websites like PCGamer.com and GameSpot.com and just read the top headlines for literally not even 5 minutes a day and be in the wrap, no pun intended, with the week of news. You see what I'm saying? So here's what I'm not necessarily suggesting, but I want to bring to your guys' attention. I am open to do some sort of maybe podcast. I would upload it to SoundCloud, and then I would upload it to YouTube as well. That, because it's a podcast, that would be more like a half hour to an hour thing, most likely, depending on how much news I would want to talk about. But see, podcast is not necessarily trying to like get out there, get famous, blah, blah, blah. When I think podcast, I think more like discussion, community-based type things. Like, you guys can go in the comments, be all like, man, that's cool, here's my opinion, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe we can, like, for the first 5 to 10 minutes of each podcast, go over the discussions for, like, or the comments to the last podcast. Excuse me, you see what I'm saying? So that's a bit more down the route on what I want to be. Like, being a news channel is interesting. But at the same time, it kind of doesn't make sense to be a news channel if you're not, like, proposing news when it needs to be proposed. I mean, that E3 video was going to be posted literally, like, 4 days after E3 ended. It's all like these gaming news websites and tech news websites, blah, blah, blah. They had their news posted, like, the hour after these conferences. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, I'm just gonna, have some fun on YouTube and make a little recap video and have, like, nobody watch it. I don't really know if that would be the case if nobody would watch it, because I would push it on Twitter, obviously, with the hashtags on what it's about, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, podcast, that's kind of an option. Other than that, I don't really have anything, for content-wise, unless you guys maybe want me to switch my content up a little bit. I don't really want to go back to list videos, because it's not really me. I tried it out. It's not really what I want to get into. I want to get more into, like, a creative aspect, if that makes sense. Like, I really want to be in-depth with my content. I really want to be creative with my content. I just really want my content to be me, very personable content, different from any other. Another main reason why I stopped, what is that called? Like, gaming videos. Like, everybody does that. It wasn't unique enough. That's what I want to be. Unique. By the way, I just got a phone call. I don't know if you guys actually heard that, but I ended it right away. So, yeah. Before they call again, though, I am going to wrap up this video, because that was really the end of what I was going to say anyway. Comment down below what you guys want to see. Man, I'm really sick of updating or posting update videos. It's really annoying, to be honest, that literally the past month has just been update videos, update videos, update videos. The only thing not update-wise was the new content, new studio tour video. But, yeah, sometimes you just gotta sit back, really look at what you're doing, and, come from there, And wow, I just did 9 minutes of video without actually cutting and stuff like that. Really fluent commentary right there, Colton. That's what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah. In the comments, tell me what you guys want to see. Podcast. By the way, podcast. Do you guys want to just be audio only? If it's a thing, do you guys just audio only? You guys want me to maybe do like video podcast? I can do like the video part for YouTube, and then I'll just upload the audio from that to SoundCloud. That can be a thing. Like, anything can be arranged, like, customizable when it comes to the podcast, blah, blah, blah. Or if you don't want to see a podcast or hear a podcast, listen to a podcast, whatever, put down in the comments what you guys maybe want to see. Keep in mind, this will be like a once a week thing. So don't recommend like news, don't really recommend like gaming videos. Like, I don't really know, guys. I'm in a bind. I've been really thinking lately. I just want to be, you know, really creative, really unique, make some content really on my style. And that's really it. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Probably not going to upload for maybe another week, just to really get your comments going, stuff like that. By the way, thank you for the new subscribers. You guys are surprisingly rolling in really quick. We've gained a decent amount of subscribers. We've gained 3 subscribers in the past, like, week. I know that seems like a very low number, but compared to previous times, that is actually a very fast growth rate for this channel. But yeah, thank you guys so much for that. And if you guys are new, click that subscribe button. Maybe click that little bell next to it to get some notifications rolling. Yeah, like this video if you guys, you know, like it, comment down below. Let me get all that feedback, boys. And, yeah, my name is CMShortboy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, peace. Adios.